Hello, stream.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
So everyone come meet in Eye of the North. It's probably not the best place to go. I actually can't remember where War Kryta begins, so that's wiki it. It's probably Lion's Arch, but we'll meet at War Kryta. Yes, we want to go to Lion's Arch, but we'll meet in the Eye of the North.
Ivanov. Ivanov it is. Where is Ivanov? Where the map? Okay. There it is.
Oops.
Gonna devour an egg at
Wow.
the speed of light.
Just like a raw egg.
A boiled one.
Oh no.
Kick all your heroes to remain.
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I'm gonna leave my heroes.
I know Ivanov is.
I was making hero team builds. I now have Mesmer Way.
Nice. Mesmer way without mercenaries, right? Did you
Yeah.
get Raza?
Yeah. I mean, I've had Raza for months now.
Yeah, we finished out Nightfall, of course.
Yeah, I went to get Raza on my own after we finished the second campaign.
You gotta just get a mercenary.
Third one.
Just get mercenaries.
That costs real money.
They're
doesn't it?
ridiculous. I think mercenaries are terrible, but like
It's literally pay to win.
It
but
is, it
it's
really is.
Making it so much easier.
because the only reason I'm okay with it because I didn't get them for a long time because like no, but the only reason I'm okay with it is just because the game's so old and no one cares and it's really just who cares at this point. But for a long time I was like,
I really don't want to spend any money on this.
you're just gonna have to get Zeri then. Gonna have to do Winds of Change in hard mode, which is
I
hard.
think I have full Mesmer Way though.
Yeah, but Mesmer Way is okay, but Mercenary Mesmer Way is better.
Well, obviously because you have mercenaries, but
Well, you can get it with Zeri. If you have Zeri, you can run Mercenary Mesmer Way.
How do I get to Ivanov?
You press M and then you go.
Oh, first mistake because for me it's a coma.
All right. Well, use normal keybinds. Right. Go. Right. Okay. Press F11. Is that your options keybind?
No, it's not about the keybind. It's because I don't have the same keyboard.
Oh God. Oh God.
So where the coma is.
Would you have like
you
Drovac
have
or something?
But no, never mind. I'm on my map. But,
Right. So you're at the central transfer chamber, right?
I'm. Yeah, most likely. No,
You are
no,
there.
I mean Lion's Arch now.
Your lines are right. We'll just come meet you. We'll come to you. Your party member. Your party has members who cannot travel there. Do you wish to leave them behind? Who hasn't been to Lion's Arch?
me. I mean, I have.
On this character?
Not on this character.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I could join you, but.
No.
I mean, I could travel there alone if you doubt
isn't
me.
Either North supposed to be in the north?
Somebody hasn't got Eye of the North at Lion's Arch unlocked.
I think it's me.
I
Okay.
mean,
Oh, but I can use the Asura Gate.
Yeah, but we need to go to Lion's Arch anyway.
Just
Oh.
use TP to friend Luria.
And then I can get to Either North.
Luria,
Okay, I
go,
get it.
go, do the quest. It'll take like 5 minutes.
wait,
yeah.
Can it be me? I also can travel to Lion's Arch. It's not an option on the list. But I'm pretty sure I've been there.
It's not a list. You're already in Prophecies, so you don't go there via boat. You go there.
Oh, yeah. That's me. That's silly. Yeah, I have.
It's
Lion's
literally
Arch.
right next to the boat too.
yeah. Okay, I get it. I have it open. No
In fact, I don't think you even get the boat. Oh no. Yeah, the boat doesn't show up on your map. I don't think if you haven't been to Lion's Arch. Right. Okay. So let's put on a Mesmer. Let's put on our Blood is Power, and let's put on
Spirit
the
weapon or
Splinter
whatever it was.
Splinter weapon
Splinter
bot.
weapon? Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no, it's 6, man! Oh, shit.
Oi.
Alright,
Drop Blood is power.
no?
Yeah.
No!
No,
That's
well,
insane!
We're not gonna lose Splinter weapon.
We're not losing Blood is Power. Bear in
But
mind, that's
Splinter
also
weapon
our actual healer. Like,
Guys, I need both Splinter Weapon and Blood is Power.
no you don't. You don't need either.
I need both.
You don't. I'm not
I
listening to your
disagree.
nonsense.
I completely disagree with you.
I don't care.
Wow. I don't care about you.
Facts don't care about your opinions and feelings. I'm only kidding. No, we're not dropping Blood is Power. I'm sorry. I mean, to be fair, you know what? We only have the only caster we have is Thornak, so fuck him.
How dare you?
The thing is, the thing. Oh, that's the wrong right. The thing is that Blood is Power is also a healer, but so's our Splinter Weapon. So not as good a healer, but a healer nonetheless. And that's not me saying that Kant is not a healer, but Kant's more of a prot than a dedicated healer. So there's a difference.
You know, if I spam infuse health.
Hello, it's me, Luria Lightwell.
Generally, in every comp, you'll have a dedicated prot and a dedicated, or sorry, a prot healer hybrid and then a dedicated healer, or kind of
Pretty
something
sure
like
you can
that.
remove the healer and we'll be fine.
Mm,
That's
No.
something to do.
but enchantment removal begs to differ.
Yes.
I'm not. I mean, we've got Splinter Weapon. We should be fine. Yeah, this is a kind of a DPS heal hybrid, so it should be fine. I mean, we probably would be fine without it, but we're getting Splinter Weapon from it anyway. And like both of the healers I have are also offensive buffers, so it's not like it's a waste. Right, we need Kant. Where are you, Kant? Oh, Kant's an Eye of the North now. Are you kidding me?
Ah. Okay. Go back to Catherine. No, I'm kidding. How do we
you-
go 2 lines out now?
Oh
Up
my god.
there, lines out.
It's the same but reverse.
Yeah, but
All right,
that's too complicated for me.
all right, everyone. We're going to talk to Murrow. Oops, not to Detective Kant. Murrow.
Okay, well, see you tomorrow then.
Ha.
See ya.
Alright.
Okay.
The conflict in Kryta is
Lovely.
escalating into civil war. If you're a true ally of Kryta, you will rally to her cause. I'll take care of it. The war in Kryta.
Oh, but
Right.
I've
There's
got the quest.
another war in Kryta?
This is the war in Kryta.
Hey, why do I have 2 the Jade Quarry?
Quite a few like fun, so many revolutions and wars and stuff.
Alright. Oh shit. People don't have. Oh, we're gonna have to run all the way from Lion's Arch. Can we just play this on the characters? Can we
Which
do?
map?
We need. Well, I mean, the closest is probably Temple of Ages. Can we just play on the characters we did prophecies with?
Why you want me to switch to monk
Please.
again?
Please, we're gonna have to do so much running around
Oh
otherwise.
my god, I can't believe.
Where is it?
It's like it's basically right next to the just next to the Maguma jungle where we need to go. So we need to
In
go through
Almar
1,
Wilderness.
2, 3, 4 explorable areas to get there.
We can do that. Because I am not swapping to monk. I'm doing this on my dervish
Alright,
with my main.
Lura, you may as well come on your Paragon. Because Zarumi's ruining it for everyone. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If you want to play on your Dervish, that's perfectly fine. We can
But I
we're
got
just
Temple of the Ages. I don't know what's the problem.
yeah, but someone doesn't. This
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize to look in.
No, it's fine. I didn't think about it. Yeah, it's fine.
But guys, it will be a journey. It will be an adventure.
Yeah, let's go look at all the. In fact, to be fair, now that we have the War in Kryta quests, like new mobs and stuff do spawn in Kryta, so you know, it will be a bit different from last time.
It's gonna be more legitimate.
Can
experience.
you accept?
No. Yeah.
Right. If you have the War in Kryta quest, ready up. Also, I know it's a bit late in the day, but I feel like we should you know read the quest things. Warren Kryta is quite.
Find the Shining
Wa-
Blade Camp in
Warren
Talmud
Kryta is
Wilderness.
quite quick, quite short compared to a campaign. So I think we can take our time a bit more and you know, actually read what they're saying.
The conflict in Kryta is escalating into civil war. If you are a true ally to
Hey,
Kryta,
I
you
already-
will rally to her
Oi.
cause.
I already read that part.
But I read it more dramatically.
No, no, no.
The conflict in Kryta is escalating into civil war. And I've seen the movie, it was bad. So if you're truly an ally of comics,
All right.
you will rally to her
No,
cause.
no, no. You should read like, so, Kryta is like escalating into civil war or something. And if you are like, I don't know, a true ally, you would like, you know, Kryta for Kryta and stuff. You would rally to her cause.
Are
You
you
know?
being like a Californian?
cause.
Are you from LA? Where's the Shining Blade Camp? Where is it? Where's the Shining Blade Camp? Alright, let's go.
Okay, we're all ready. Let's go.
Luria.
Vous êtes vraiment un allié à la cause. Non.
Yes.
Si vous êtes
No.
vraiment un allié de Kryta.
Put on fallback,
Can't even
please.
Speak French.
I have fallback.
Alright, I'm just checking. Okay, sorry. Do you have fallback equipped?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Don't.
Don't.
Wait, before.
Nope, you're readied up.
I wondered. It's fine.
What?
I wonder if
Oh.
I go with like 100% speed buff, like fallback and
No.
incoming.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. I think, you know, we will have to fight things that are like high level and stuff, so. Hold up, Zerme, I want to give you your buff.
I don't get the speed buffs anyway. So the faster you go, the
Oh no,
further
these
I
level
have to
11s. Very difficult.
get to. I know.
Right, let's see, is it worth going to Bergen Hot Springs? No. Let's go this way then.
On settlement.
Let's go to the Ascalon settlement. I can show you my people, because I am Elosia of Ascalon. You're all-
wow.
dead.
Are you all foreigners except me and Kant?
Yeah,
Kinda.
this is my
most
first time in
yes.
this
Fucking foreigners.
kind of, you know, boring land. You know, I come from the desert where it's
Do
cool.
you guys want to hear a hot take?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
The Ministry of Purity did nothing wrong.
Cool.
Oh wow, Elosia, you sound like a true German. by
Luria,
now.
there's a purple sword for you, but you run past it.
It's
so I
fine.
guess
It's
you don't
probably
want it.
it's like a level 10 purple sword. It'll get you like 10 gold.
I very appreciate the room here. Yeah.
I very
Purple
appreciate
evil
Zerumi.
lady.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
very kind.
I do that.
Yeah, I very appreciate the room here.
Yeah.
But not that song.
Yeah, not the thought, but the room here.
Man, I miss Splinter. Oh, now you give it to me when everything's already
Hey,
dead?
listen, I'm not in control of the splinter weapon. She does what
could
she
be.
wants. I could be. I could! I mean, to be fair, I could.
Let me help you out, Surumi. There you go.
I mean,
You
you know, a lot of Curse's Necros run splinter weapon, just saying.
Good one.
What are you running, Thornak?
Mark of Pain, Bobs,
What's your elite?
Bites for Spirit.
Ah, okay, so you're like a pure Curse's Necro.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know a lot of Curse's
You have to
Necro.
curse now.
Yeah, a lot of
Well, I've got Death Magic, Soul Reaping, and Curses.
I see. I mean, every time you use a curse, you have to curse.
Oh,
you have to
you
do
wanna
that
play
this,
until,
this doesn't say
until yours is
PvP for
banned.
very long.
It's fine. Every time I upload my VODs onto YouTube, I say this is not suitable for children.
I will
Sure you
curse,
do.
but the church curses. You'll see.
Am I allowed to shout every time I shout?
Yes.
No.
In fact, it's
Nice.
encouraged. For great
No.
justice!
Fallback.
You know, this is gonna become old very quickly. I might
Oh.
consider muting you all.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh my
Let me
God,
check
I'm so
which of
stupid.
my skills are curses.
The Rumi, why are you so anti-fun today?
But the thing
Yeah.
is, they're on fire. The thing is, Luria, every time the echoes reapply, you should echo them. So be like, heroic refrain, 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 ending refrain, refrain, refrain,
I love it.
heroic refrain. Right, okay, we're gonna go to Beetleton, everyone. We're gonna go to Beetleton. That's fun, isn't it? Actually, that's not
Yay.
the.
Where a
Actually, sorry.
certain girl from Guild Wars 1 is gonna be born.
Who?
Gosh darn it! Bloody hell!
Demi?
Who?
Demi?
You mean Guild Wars 2?
Guild Wars 2. Did I say Guild Wars 1? I meant Guild
You
Wars
did.
2. Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I've not played my Guild Wars 2 Let's Play in a while, thanks to End of Dragons, so Season 3 eludes me.
I just started End of Dragons, to be honest, this week.
By the way, do you guys have time to talk about Virtuoso?
No, we already did that.
Yeah, you
Wow.
came too late.
Don't talk about Mesmer.
I don't want to go through that. Zerumi hates it, and it's the worst
Actually-
killer in the game.
Actually, I think Zerumi and I both like it, just for different reasons.
I like it because I don't need to worry about the auto attack chain.
Oh, I don't care about that. I've never cared about that.
Wow, no wonder you don't hit the benchmark.
I don't need to hit the benchmark.
What's the benchmark?
I don't hit the benchmark on the Golem, but I out DPS most people in actual raids, so don't care.
Sonic, it's when you write an mark on a bench and you sit on it, it's a benchmark.
Damn it!
I mean, that probably is the root of the word, to be fair, it's something like that. It's probably like, you know, like a long jumping thing, like you use a bench to mark where you got, and then if you get past it, you beat your benchmark.
Actually did benchmarks in school. Those were a stretching thing. So you needed to stretch and try to mark a certain part in a bench. You were sitting on the bench and you needed to
There you
stretch
go.
yourself
Could be
in
that.
a way, and then you marked it, and that was literally
Yeah.
the benchmark.
Yeah, exactly. It will be something like, I mean, that might not be like the actual route, but it'll be something like that, or it could be that exactly. So you think you're joking, Luria, but you know there's truth to what you're saying.
Ah.
Um,
Well, Detective Rama can stretch my benchmark every
oh,
time he
Jesus
wants.
Christ.
Oh wow, wow, what a stream, Luria. Wow, somebody's thirsty.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
tell Cap.
Elosia already
Um,
said that it's not suitable for
You,
children.
you've separated in two groups. Which one do you
Yeah,
choose?
I'm going into the outpost. So
I'm gonna go with the leadership one.
Sorry, Zerumi.
I'm in control.
I just saw enemies and I went in.
You know, he likes to rama his massive hat into certain benchmarks.
Oh,
Oh, you know what's massive?
his hat.
My ego.
Oh,
Is that what they're calling it nowadays? For great justice! Oh yeah, look, we've got a little scout that's joining us. Scout Mel Thorin. I'm scouting for information. That's Warren Kryta stuff. This is a Warren Kryta NPC. Oh, okay, and he's
Of
fucking
course,
aggroed
he's in the
everything.
allies.
Damn it!
What's that? These things have enchantment removal? Hmm.
I know.
I always forget to
Okay.
give the buffs from my heroes.
I hope they don't remove my Death Nova I put on all you guys.
They did.
I missed Splinter.
I have to reapply it.
You don't need Splinter Weapon.
By the way, do we play the purity purity quest line as well?
Of course we do.
Nice.
Though, you know, there was a kind of a goal to do Winds of Change in preparation for End of Dragons, but it's not really relevant at all.
Yeah, everything changed.
Everything, all you really need to know is that the Ministry of Purity is racist, and that's about it.
I think
Ra-
I got that from Guild Wars 1.
You mean Guild Wars 2?
Yes.
I don't even know what the ministry is.
The Ministry of Purity, okay, so I'll give you a TLDR, unless you don't want one.
Is it from?
The Ministry of
Big
Purity is
Brother?
not a thing in Guild Wars 1 yet. We haven't got to it.
Yeah.
In Guild Wars 2 yet.
It isn't.
It's not
Like
a
we will. Winds of Change is what we would do after War on Kryta. That's the next sort of living world in Guild Wars 1, and that introduces the Ministry of Purity. So I can tell you what they are, or I cannot. Up to you.
Well, let's focus on this one. Just, you know.
Well, I mean, if you want to play End of Dragons.
I discovered it in Guild Wars 1 then.
Okay, cool.
But have I seen them in Guild Wars 2 already?
If you've played End of Dragons, you might have.
Oh, yeah, then no.
I mean, to a degree, you have. I mean, the lore about Cantha, the stuff that you learn in Winds of Change is actually more important before End of Dragons, to be honest. Like launch Guild Wars 2, is explained.
End results.
Yeah,
of-
exactly. Like that's the end. Like you know in Guild Wars 2 that Cantha is closed off to the rest of the world, basically, or they mention that on numerous occasions.
That's the Ministry of Purity is doing, right?
Essentially, it's a bit more complicated than that. It is a bit more complicated than that. And guys, you're running in different directions again. All right, I'm
God
coming
damn it,
back.
so-
Getting killed. So.
Sorry, no one else was running any other directions. I
What
just
do
picked one.
What do you mean? I ran immediately.
Closer mark the target, so.
Well, I'll just
Oh
Check.
no,
die.
the Shining Blade recruit is dead.
No.
No.
No, I didn't even
Yeah,
put
I'm also
Death
dead
Nova
soon
on
as
him.
well, so.
Did you put at least Death Nova on them?
No, I didn't think about
There's a
it.
healer here, by the way. Should kill them.
No.
Well, the Peacekeeper Enforcer doesn't get any damage from
Oh
me.
yeah. Here's something fun as well. In War on Kryta and Winds of Change, enemies have second professions. They have two professions.
I'm dying. Oh, thanks.
So like that peacekeeper, sorry, that healer that I just attacked was a monk ritualist.
Less Loria.
Where's Luria?
Dig.
Far away.
I'm here. No, the other here.
No, we're not resing you. In fact, do we have a res? Fucking hell.
If your heroes don't, I don't.
We don't have a res.
Oh boy.
Well, we can just go to the previous map now.
How did Zurumi, you died, right?
Oh, I survived.
Oh, okay. Let me go into the fucking. May as well just zone now because.
You have to fight them all again.
Yep.
Swap a rest to your.
Can't. We're
Ritualist.
still in a explorable area.
Oh, yeah, true.
Right,
Don't
let's
die.
stick together this time. We'll go left first. Well, actually, let's see. Yeah, we'll go left. We'll go left. Divine.
Fight
Oh,
and conquer
oh,
and not.
oh.
That's it.
Or the numbers.
They're blocking.
Oh, cool.
Fucking dweebs. Oh, Alari double blade. Look at her daggers. These are one of like a skin you can get in War on Kryta, and they're basically just two long swords.
Like the Shiro daggers.
Kind of, yeah, but you're really just wielding two swords. And people were like super excited about this when it came out, because like, oh my god, dual wield swords.
You know what got me excited?
What?
Prospect that you could play a Revenant with a pistol. No, what did we get? Great sword.
Well, Morena would have QQ'd if it wasn't great sword, so. There's no
Yeah.
pleasing everyone.
Or
But
what he
guys,
likes to wait for.
the Vindicator is basically the Dragoon of Final Fantasy XIV. It's great. I really enjoy it.
I hate
You
it.
jump
Yeah.
That's
because you can't jump in this game, so that's cheating.
jumping is for fools.
I unlocked Vindicator and never looked back on it.
I still really want like short bow for Mesmer. Like,
Yep,
I
I'm
know.
also on that boat. Like, I'm very happy with Dagger. Shortbow was also other which I would have been happy with.
Shortbow for Mesmer and Rifle for Elementalist.
Rifle for elementals could be quite cool, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You can
know,
literally have
you
a water
like,
gun.
you have like yeah. I imagine it like you can load your ammo with like different and combine different elements and then I don't know.
Oh, it's
and
like Borderlands elemental ammo.
Yeah.
Elemental weapons. You're a siren.
Well, that's engineer rifle.
Is it?
Not quite.
Not really.
Well, yeah, kind of.
You get incendiary ammo, but the rest is just pure power
Yeah,
shit.
you get fire instead of electrical and poison, but
But no, that's a pistol.
That's pistol, yeah. Rifle's just pure
yeah,
power.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's
The rifle doesn't
pistol,
have any
I had in
elements.
mind, but that's kind of the thing.
Well, incendiary arrows is
Still,
a
I don't think it won't be cool.
incendiary ammo is I think the flamethrower kit, like it puts on
Yep.
your F skills.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter which weapon.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
burn on all the time. Yeah, but honestly, there's so many weapons I wanted to see on Revenant.
The one thing I didn't like about End of Dragon's specializations is that Hunter and Ranger and Thief just become necromancers.
And everything else
in
becomes thief.
spirit.
Like Willbender's Daredevil, a lot of Harbinger's Daredevil.
It's all a bit of they're cool, most of them, not the Ranger, but like they don't feel unique.
You
That's
know what's the
'cause
worst
they're running
part
out of
about
ideas.
End of Dragon with this?
What?
Man Alacrity.
Oh, I don't mind that. I think that's I think it's weird that everything was so inconsistent before now. Like, why are half of the things 10 man and half of the things 5 man? It makes no sense.
Now I can't play on my second account anymore because I would need End of Dragons on it.
You can still play at a Alac Brigade, 5 man.
No, not according to my raid commander.
Well, that's his fault, not End of Dragon's fault.
Yeah.
No, End of Dragon.
I didn't catch up on what you were saying, but you were discussing about the removal of 10-man buffs.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's
5 man.
among the best thing that's happened for
Yeah,
the scene.
removing 10 man, removing unique buffs, great ideas in my opinion.
Overall, at this point, Guild Wars could use all sorts of streamlining. It's kind of become a
A mess.
crawling mess.
Yep.
It's always been. Yeah, sorry, I interrupted you.
Yeah, I've even had bold ideas of streamlining gears, cutting certain stat combinations off,
They
and just
should.
having 3 to 5 condition based, 3 to 5 power based, and then some like one celestial and some others. Like, cut half of the gears away from the game.
Or just get rid of stat sets and let you pick it manually. You could just say, I want these 4 stats and these 2 are the priority.
Yeah. And another thing, there is, to my knowledge, there's not any build that uses different set of runes. They all use 6 of the same. So I would be bold and revamp the rune system and just have 1 rune slot that gives all the... Like, I'm thinking of new players, right? It doesn't make a difference really for old players because they know stuff. But for new players, having 6 of the same type, most of them don't have it. It, like, makes them do half the DPS. And they might not realize to get a full set. Just make 1 rune slot where you put 1
To rule
rune.
them all.
And that rune gives
sounds like
all
PvP.
that the 6 runes
You
used to give.
mean like in PvP?
Yeah, exactly, like in PvP. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I can do that.
Yeah, but how does that work in terms of minor runes?
you have
Minor
level
runes
caps
that
to the runes, right? So when you're level 50 character, you can only use runes that are that level, and they give less. Like you equipped a masterwork level rune there, right?
Right.
And it gives the stat that minor runes used to give.
Yeah, but then, but before you could equip three sets of minor runes.
Yeah, but you lose some, you get some. Streamline it, you only have one rune slot.
So basically,
And on lower
what-
levels, when you can't use exotic runes, you use like masterwork runes, and you get the.
So basically,
effect.
what you're suggesting for minor runes and major runes is that they're basically exactly the same as the superior one, just less.
Yeah.
So it's like just scaled down.
Yes.
Fair enough.
That's exactly what I'm
I
suggesting.
think that's fair.
Yeah.
So, Rumi, why can't you design Guild Wars 2?
I mean, there's
I don't have the skills for it. There's a lot of
there's
system
other
goes
things to
thinking.
consider with that though, like economy and blah 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 blah. It's not
Yeah.
always that simple.
Yeah, it's not that simple. I have no clue how to solve it. I just have an idea. It's different putting into reality.
Plus,
right?
having variety, like yes, while it adds to the confusion, it also allows you to experiment with things and try out fun builds or unique builds.
Yeah.
Even though someone might not consider it to be something that anyone would ever use, there may be someone out there that wants to use it.
Yeah, that's true. Like you would lose some. Cutting half of the stat lines out of the game and making runes be like a single rune slot, you would lose some. Like that's just what happened. But I think that's worth the gain.
I
Like
think,
if
like-
it would be possible to do.
I think that they should scrap the utility you get from Legendary, where you can swap stats. You should get that everywhere. That shouldn't be specific to Legendary.
Why the fuck did I do legendaries then?
Yeah.
But for the reason that in this at the start of the game, for the skin, for the fact that it's a legendary. Yeah, but it's basically like to really. I know it's not essential, right? But it's basically feels like you are in such a disadvantage to everyone else if you don't have legendaries, which is not the philosophy that the game had. Like they shouldn't have done that.
Well, my coin on this one is that legendary is something you need to work a lot towards, and that basically deletes part of the game, which is, oh, I need to get a gear for this build. No, you don't. Now you have a legendary, but it requires you to
it
put
brings
a lot
in
of effort to get to that point. So if you would add that to every armor in the game, that you can just stat select them all. Though I am for stat selectable here, but I don't think it should be like once you stat select it, it should be set in stone. Because I think it is an MMO, and part of the MMO process is gearing up your first character, and then it gets easier from there. But I do think that all armors could be stat selectable for the first time.
No, I think not having it, having legendary makes like buildcraft and stuff so much more fun and accessible, and that's a part of the game that for new people you just can't really do. You just have to like you have one set of gear and you can't really change it.
I see the merit to that, but I also appreciate the first experience of having to do effort to get your first build on, and then having the, put a lot of hours and effort in the game to be able to get the Legi armor and the utility. I think that's a great reward for like someone who puts a lot of effort in the game. Like that's a super good reward.
I mean,
for
sure,
them.
but that's not Guild Wars 2's philosophy, or that's not what it markets itself as. Like that's WoW, that's Final Fantasy 14. That's not what Guild Wars 2 was supposed to be. Like it was really.
No. The other one has level caps that go higher and.
But
gear
it's
that
the
gets
same
better.
thing. Like as much as like it's not going up, it's horizontal progression, and it requires the same amount of work, or a similar amount of work.
But it requires it once, not every expansion again.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like I get where you're coming from. I just think that's a bit too radical for my tastes, and I would rather have like some meat in the middle, like add things that certain like Diviner and Harrier and certain stat combinations like that they're easy to get, but you still need to get multiple gear sets.
Well, you could do something like unlocking the stats or something like that. But I think the reason why they had to do this shit with the armory and all that sort of thing was because the gem store ruined the fun of legendaries. The initial fun of legendaries. like the skins on the gem store are just as good, if not better, than legendary skins. And so, why would you make a legendary just for the appearance if you could just get something so much easier on the gem store? And so they had to make legendaries more powerful, and kind of give you like a gameplay advantage, which was never supposed to be the philosophy.
Good thing I never did legendary for the skin.
But I didn't really care that much about legendaries. It just wasn't something I was interested in. And but with the armory, I kind of feel like
So here's my take. So basically, I think, for example, raids are really fun in the Guild Wars 2, but there's not much incentive for players to get into raids. But legendary armor is so convenient to have, so that maybe creates an incentive to maybe go into raids, and it's a cool reward you can work for.
Or PvP or World Reroll, which also
Yeah.
have legendary armor.
Yeah.
But also, like, some people, like, you don't always, like, the time you want to experiment the most with your build isn't, you, like, okay, yeah. Most of the time you just run a meta in raids. Like, I want to experiment with my build when I'm doing my own thing. Like, I usually don't experiment that much in raids. And so, if you want to be able to do that, you either have to spend loads of money every time you want to try something out, to try out a different stat set, or you're forced into raiding or PvP or World v World to make this stuff.
If all armor, like all exotic armor drops you get, all exotic things, that already makes gearing up characters hugely better and faster and less effort, because all exotic armors you get are stat selectable, so you can choose any stats from them.
Sure,
making
sure,
it
sure,
so
sure.
that it's not that much of a work. That's why I would, because I like the
Okay,
legendary armors being like this super cool reward that allows you to do the things that you can do right now. I like that. So hence
I think it should be a
I'm on
flex
the
and a
mind of-
flex only. Like God Walking Amongst Mere Mortal in Guild Wars 1. It doesn't give you anything other than saying, look, I have God Walking Amongst Mere Mortal.
And that's what we're disagreeing with. I get where you're coming from, but this is my like personal take.
How about they make like a training area where you can select your gear to try it out?
Something like that. Maybe like it could be like exotic. Exotic, you could select it the first when you pick it up, you select it once, right? And then ascended, you can, for all ascended, you can pay to swap it easily. I know you can stat swap ascended, but it's a bit of a pain. An easier way to stat swap selected, but not on demand. Like you can't do it easily in a raid and
In the
reuse it.
middle of the raid,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then a
But you
legendary.
can prepare for a raid to, oh yeah, I'm gonna play healer, so let me swap all of my
Yeah.
gear to healer.
And obviously,
gear.
the thing is as well with legendary is you get it on every character. Like you've got an ascended level thing, so I think they just need to make it a little more accessible, at least.
Agreed. Yeah, I think gear should be more accessible, and all stat lines should be more accessible.
That being said, I haven't.
So I can see the fault of that as well, because you can't get certain stat like Harrier and things like that are difficult to get without Path of Fire. Viper is difficult to get without Heart of Taunts. Ritualist.
It's
Is-
over. They all stats are selectable from stat selectable boxes now. Doesn't matter which.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
stat swapping is difficult for some of those because like
Yeah,
you can't just buy the inscription off the TP.
Yeah, and trinkets. You might be like on the trinket side very restricted if you don't have.
Yeah. So
Or
say
haven't
like
played the expansions or living seasons.
say you
so I
have
think
like 500, like if you've got 500 in whatever crafting discipline, I think you should have an easy way to swap the stats to anything really. Like you can pay a little bit of money or whatever for ascended, or something like that. Cost 20 ectos or 5 mystic coins or something, but just something you can do quite easily and freely and not have to. Yeah, hell, even 5 mystic coins sounds like too much.
Yeah, I think it's more than it currently is.
Yeah. But just like something that's easier to do, because like I don't know, if you want to get diviner gear, it's a pain. If you want to swap to diviner gear or something, it's a pain.
Yeah, agreed.
or Celestial gear, which I wanted to do today. Like, if I wanted to try out Celestial gear on anything other than a light armor class, like, I just have to go and buy a whole new set of gear. I don't want to have to do that just to
Yeah,
try
and
something
craft-
out.
Wait,
also,
you
crafting
don't have
Celestial.
legendary armor for every class, for every.
No, I don't want to spend loads of time doing that. I only have it on light. Because I think it's incredibly boring grinding for legendaries. Grinding's not
Otherwise,
the right
it's
word.
good. The provisional token part is quite
What?
what it is. The provisional token part for raid Legigear is quite mind-numbing.
I mean, the part I don't really like doing is having to do, having to just do Heart of Thorns metas every morning for like a month to get the currencies.
Oh, you don't need to do it that much though.
I did. When I did it the first time, I think it was basically three weeks of doing Heart of Thorns metas to get everything I needed.
Wait, the only thing that you cannot farm is the eggs from the Chuck Grant event.
Uh-huh. What do you mean farm?
When you farm the currencies, you only really need the Chuck Garant eggs. So you only need to do the meta for that.
No, you need the currencies. You need the currencies for each map.
I mean, yeah.
Uh-huh. So you need to do the
So
metas.
what I do is I do the meta, and I pick the as a reward for doing the meta, I pick the option that I get 20 keys, and I get so much map currency with it.
You don't get you get enough for like one piece of legendary armor per meta.
Well, I think apart from the Chuck X, which really need you to kill Chuck Garen many times to get all 30.
Maybe they changed it, but I
think
had
the
to do
other-
metas
the
to
other
get the
maps,
currency.
The other maps are way easier. Verdant Brink, you just need to open boxes.
Yeah, but you need you need the
wait,
keys to open boxes.
Yeah, but you don't need to do the meta fully. You just do a couple
Yeah, but
of
it's
events.
like a straightforward way to do it.
Yeah, but you get keys, and you get like, I don't know, alone from the keys you get 100 currency, and through the meta you get like 75 more, so that is 175 a currency per meta.
Yeah, and you need
So
250 per piece, don't you? Or something like that.
You need like 1.5k or something.
yeah, you need
Yeah.
2 metas for one legendary ammo piece. That is not so too much.
Yeah, that's 12 days if you're doing one a day.
Well, the provisional tokens alone take more than that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but you still need to do it. Like, that's still having to do the meta 12 times, which is not something I
Well,
want
to
to
be
do.
fair, I didn't take multiple weeks or multiple days. Like, I crafted all 3 Legi armors, so the first one was the easiest because I had already like accrued a lot of these materials by playing the maps for fun, right? So I didn't need to do them for the armor.
Uh-huh.
When I get to my second and third one, I was running out of these materials, so I needed to do them. But I basically just run a couple of runs in Verdant Brink and I got all the currency I need. Auric Basin, I
A
just
couple of
looted-
runs to get 1500
Yeah,
currency.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, it takes no time at all.
It's
Yeah.
not that bad. Like the worst part is Chuck Garant, where you can get, unless you get really lucky from opening the Chuck Garant chest in not Chuck Garant chest, but the chest in the map. Unless you get really lucky and get Chuck X from there, which are extremely rare drop. That is the only one where you actually need to do the meta to get 2 Chuck X per meta, which means that one you need to play multiple times. But
It's
all the
insane enough to
others,
pick Chuck eggs at the loot option.
yeah, all the others just take a couple of.
I don't know.
Like,
I mean,
like
I don't want.
2 to 5 looting rounds.
I don't know. Like I did it while I was gathering the provisioner tokens. I
Yeah.
did like a meta train every morning, basically. Because that's all I really had time to do. And it took me like the same amount of time to get the stuff I needed as it did to get the provisioner tokens, basically. Maybe a little bit less, but
But to be fair, that materials aren't the biggest time gate I noticed while doing the collection on my second account. Stupid collection is bugged for me. It's been 8 weeks and I still didn't get the drop from Casey.
I have not seen people have this thing. You need to. I mean, you probably know, but you need to activate the thing before the boss fight, and then you get it from the
No.
chest.
It's been 8 weeks, so don't you think I recognize that from now on?
Yeah. But as I've done this Legend Armor collection with many people, I've yet
I'm
to
not-
see anyone else have the same issue as you. They
I've seen-
trigger
I've
the
seen-
poison or whatever they need to drink, like the.
I've seen other people have the problem. I've seen Reddit threads and one girl in
Yeah,
my
I mean, I
squad has
believe
the
you. I
same
just
problem as
haven't
well.
happened to see it on people I do raid trainings with.
What's the issue?
I mean, it's you can really cheese it. You can even activate it before you activate the blinking chest, the bouncy chest.
Yeah.
Oh.
So basically, you just need to have the buff active before the. It's from actually the
Doesn't work for me.
The bouncing
Keep
chest.
Construct's chest. That gives it, so as long as you trigger the effect before opening Keep Construct's chest, it comes from the chest.
Doesn't happen.
Or should come from the chest. Yeah, that's
Maybe
weird. I
the
cannot help you then.
Maybe the game hates you.
Well, it doesn't really matter to me. It's my first main account, so
Though I should say
Still
as
weird.
well, one thing we're kind of skipping over when we talk about the time gates is legendary insight. Like that's quite a barrier to making legendary gear.
But to be I think it's okay.
barrier at first.
I'm
and
fine
then
with this. As someone who has crafted
but
all
raiding
three,
is fun.
I have no issue with it.
But you have like okay, yes, you can PvP or World v World, but like
But who would do that? I mean, that's
yeah,
crazy.
I mean,
Yikes.
okay, you don't have to raid anymore. You can do strikes, 4 strikes a week to get 1 legendary insight.
Yeah, and have 250
Yay.
weeks.
Yeah. All right, this is the Shining Blade camp.
Alma. But it's not a queen yet.
But like that's a big commitment for somebody who just to experiment with some stat swapping.
Yeah, hence I do agree that having all gear speeds that's selectable and making it more easy to get gear or stat swapping gear being easier, I'm all for that.
Yeah, I think
So-
the biggest thing is more like if you just want to try something out very quickly, like it's a big investment if you don't have legendary gear.
Mhm.
That's the biggest thing. It's just for trying things out.
Agreed. Yeah, but I would start changing it from the bottom up instead of the high end up personally because I think the legendary gear is very nice reward because you need to put a lot of work into it. So I like that it's special and OP.
I don't know. To me, it should be entirely optional, and it doesn't feel like it at the moment. Your Highness, I've just received reports of an additional bandit attacks. Where have they struck? Is there anything we can do to assist the settlements or attacked? Beatles,
You know, you speak different thing than is in the speech bubbles, and I cannot read
Yeah,
the speech
because-
bubbles if you read something different.
Yeah, I've not read any of it because we were talking, so I've gone back to the start.
Yeah, but read it silently.
Well, I was reading it for the stream for everyone. Okay.
Ugh. With stealth and audacity. I don't think those two go hand in hand.
I was kind of hoping for you to read it.
Yeah, well, I'm not allowed, sorry.
You are. Next time, just start where the speech bubble are.
Never mind. I won't listen anyway.
Hard to have restricting teammates, isn't it?
I really need the same haircut as Livia.
Is that not the haircut you have?
Kinda, but
Heidi.
oh, Heidi.
Alright, we have some new quests, it seems.
I vote for Assurance.
Where is it?
Red people?
Yes, the
Is it
red people.
all the way at the bottom? Oh.
So what's going on?
I'm sorry.
Basically, we're going to get allies to help with the war in Kryta.
Deja
By the way,
vu.
guys, I'm happy to inform you that yesterday I created my 20th Azura in my character list.
What a waste.
Oh wow. Okay. So do we vote?
So the options are what? Asuran allies, Ebon Vanguard allies, and that's it.
Yeah, I vote for Asuran allies.
I don't care.
I don't really care either. I'm happy to go for Asuran allies.
Guys, why do I have okay. So Asuran allies have complete Zin's task or the knowledge of the Asura quest. I have that completed. Do you all have that already completed?
I do. We finished the knowledgeable Azura quest. That's Eye of the North.
But Ebon Varkard, complete the quest a good deed. I don't have that.
Yep, we'll
Same.
need to go get it.
Okay. But I still vote for Asurans first.
So we first give back the, the quest for the souls and then quickly move on.
I think there might be more to it though. But let's see. There's not a. In fact, there might be. I think there's like an outpost kind of nearby that's closer that we should probably pick up. Not nearby, but it's at least closer, because we're gonna come back here a lot. So I think this is the wrong way. It's a nice little outpost. It's Fisherman's Haven. But how the fuck do we get there?
By foot.
No, there's-
Did you try it with Vambo?
No, I didn't. Maybe we go along the coast?
Since when do we have Cortic Elusia?
Since we got to the Temple of Ages and we got an 8-man party.
Hmm.
I have a feeling this isn't the right way.
Just
How
have
did
to
Livia
wait
get
and
over there?
see.
She's just been walking this whole time. Oh yeah, I think this is it. This is the way. I think. This is the way.
This is
You
the way.
go.
If only Khan could be with us.
It's fine, I'm about to zone into another map anyway.
Okay.
Can't. You're not forgotten.
I mean, I wasn't sure if anyone was following me, to be honest. There we go, we're all together again.
Yay.
Yes. Oh look, it's a Grand Drake. Gonna release a rap album.
Oh, nice. I get Splinter Weapon on cooldown. What the fuck?
Can we
Crazy.
kick Luria from the party?
Luria, don't use melee weapon. I don't allow it. Use
I
staff
don't
or
have a
something.
melee weapon, I have a spear.
It's yeah,
Which is a
physical.
melee weapon.
No,
Physical
it's
weapon. Sorry,
ranged.
physical. Yeah, but physical.
Okay. I'm using my staff.
Oh god. Yeah, but then she'll get blood as power.
Oh my god!
Just don't equip a weapon.
Stop using weapons.
Half-eaten blob.
Oh, I wish I had splinter weapon there where they were all cooked up, but
yeah.
I didn't.
I don't think I've ever got a splinter weapon.
Well, you had Mark of Pain. Be happy with that. I'll give you Mark of Pain and Death
Oh my
Note
goodness,
on Blu-ray.
Luria.
Why?
My
I don't.
species love
Why
you.
did they focus you so much?
I don't know!
I don't get it. Maybe it's because you're backline and you're closer to them or something. I don't know. I don't know how they prioritize. I mean, obviously your energy must be getting low for them to use blood as power on you. They won't do it otherwise.
Hmm.
But I don't know about splinter weapon.
Nah, don't worry. I'm.
So if we're doing Asura, why don't we just teleport where the Asurans are?
Well, I did say.
Because we're getting the outpost real quick because we need to go back here quite often.
But wasn't the outpost where Princess Salma wasn't that an outpost?
No.
Nope.
Oh, okay, well that explains it. You answered my question.
Though I'm not entirely sure where the outpost is. It's nearby, but I don't know exactly where it is.
It's somewhere.
It's around here. Though I'm crippled, so. Oh look, it's the wizard's tower.
Oh.
Oh.
Bitch.
Oh, Master Togo.
Though it's
Imagine if you
moved,
ever put
it's
there.
moved in Guild Wars 2. This isn't where it is in Guild Wars 2. It's way,
Well, it's floating, so
it's much further east, or maybe north. Basically, it's
the
not here.
Sunset Tower. Why wouldn't it move?
Where's Keswick's Peaks? Where's that map?
We take the floating castle and put it somewhere else.
I mean, I
Exactly,
suppose
don't
that
even
is-
have to push it.
That's the advantage of having a floating castle. Like, if there's a reason to have a floating castle, mobility, what's the word? Portability is definitely a good one.
Yeah.
Like, no matter where you go, you could always just, like, you know, go home. Just bring it with you. It's like Up, you know, the movie, the Disney movie Up.
Yeah.
Just bring your house with you. Problem solved.
Well,
How
now
many
I
dice
want
do
the
I get
floating
today?
castle.
Alright, everyone, we're going to Vlox's Falls, which is just south of here. South of Sanctum
It's
K.
in a party.
What?
Why am I not in a party?
Because we went from an 8-man to a 6-man place, so it kicked people out.
So instead of kicking the heroes, it kicked me? Ah.
Yep. So
I can
Actually-
travel there on my own and we can
Yep.
meet there.
that's the
So-
plan.
Vloxus Fall?
Yep.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
Yes, you have to have done Eye of the North though. So is it? In fact, is it? Yeah. In fact, it's good that we stayed on these characters because it's more important you've done Eye of the North, to be honest, than Prophecies.
I see. Now it's better we stayed.
See, Zerumi, you make the right choice.
Thank you.
Well, I think the
I
right
never
choice
heard
was
anyone
just
say this to me.
the right choice would have been just to have done the entire game on the same character, but that's no fun. Well, I think it's fun, but I totally understand not wanting to do that. It also means you can't do the tutorial areas. We're just south of Fisherman Haven, in Vlox's Falls. A little bit south. In Fisherman's Haven.
I kind of thought he would get us back in the group. Sanctum. Wait, what did you say?
Vlox's Falls, just a little bit further south than Sanctum K.
Oh, okay, yeah. You
20
mentioned
mistakes,
that
SMH.
you prefer to keep your heroes.
These, I don't get to choose. Somebody asked, are these all new players? No, we have, our group has like kind of 3 kind of veterans and 3 new players. But one of the veterans is playing Elden Ring. Fucking dweeb.
How dare you have fun?
I'm gonna check if he's still playing. He is, that son of a bitch! Laura, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, okay, thank you.
Gonna be 5 actors for each of us.
Oh
Bitching us
yeah,
while
yeah,
doing-
actually, yeah. Oh, we're all new. Give us free stuff, please.
Hmm.
Oh, nobody's given us free stuff in a while. It's been Nightfall was the last time we got free stuff. What's going on?
Sure.
No, it was good free stuff. I got fucking arm brace, which is crazy. Remember to put on your Asura title for the bonus. Not too. It'll be not too something. Not too dumb. Not too
I think
clumsy.
I messed up.
Okay, we're going back in. It's
Oh,
funny
no,
because
I
the
talked-
person's literally outside. Oh,
I
okay.
talked to some NPC and now I'm. What the
So
fuck?
what did we
It's
need
a-
to be careful of?
it's-
Sorry.
Nothing.
How- how do-
Leaving the group accidentally. Actually, I think it might be a solo instance.
Yeah.
So we'll just go back out and talk to the person. I think there's like a sort of tribunal going on. I am looking for witnesses of an upcoming trial. Were you involved in the Rox, Pox, or Nox incident? Yes, and I have mocks to prove it, apparently. In that
Yeah,
case...
that's what I. Oh, that was right, wasn't it?
Yeah. In that case, by the so I guess technically for Guild Wars Beyond, you're supposed to do the Mox quests first, but they're not really. They're more optional. And I kind of forgot about that. So maybe we can do those at some point. But basically, there was a big golem uprising. A bunch of golems got up to no good and started attacking. Zin's golems started going around and attacking, like one in Prophecies, one in Nightfall, one in factions, and this is kind of a trial to I don't know, because his golems have done bad things. So in that case, by the authority of the Arcane Council, I officially request your presence at the trial of Zin. And when I say request, I mean command. It is Arcane Council after all. Are you prepared to attend the trial right now? Yes, let's go. But you all have to go in on your own.
Oh, no. I accidentally did the right thing. I can't believe it.
What if I don't make it through the trial?
It's not that kind of trial.
The listening trial.
I like how there's like an Asura that's 2 Asura. There's like one sort of NPC that's 2 Asuras. Right, what do I need to do? Witness the events. All right, I want to witness it. Huh. There's clearly something I'm missing. It's not trigger. It's not starting for me.
Need of me.
Go to the
Oh.
people.
What people?
No, I talked to someone important apparently.
Oh, okay, it started now.
An overdue library tome.
Serious offense.
Mister's incompetent. Kind of annoying that we couldn't just all go in the same instance.
Goodness!
Big drama.
Eight lengthy discussions.
2 hours later.
10 years later.
An undetermined amount of time later.
So much later they had to exchange the narrator and get a new one.
Wait, it's okay to cause mass chaos when you have the proper paperwork in the
Yes.
Azura world? That is amazing.
I mean, in the Asura culture, even the inquest, they're fine with the inquest existing. They don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, when they have the proper paperwork.
I mean, as long as they don't file their taxes wrong, obviously.
By the way, this stuff that we're looking at now is kind of prominent in season 3, Guild Wars 2, during the Draconic Mons episode.
True.
Lots of Zen stuff comes up.
Yeah, with the Testis and the tragic conclusion of it all.
Sin did nothing wrong in my mind.
So in Dragon's Mons you can find these logs, logbooks, and like showcases of Asuran activity. So there was an Asuran there, tried doing all sorts of studies. And if I remember correctly from reading the logs, they end up quite tragically on everyone dying.
Wasn't it Zen?
Yeah.
I think it's this. Or, no, maybe not. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I did it. I think I remember right. That like, basically it was for making these golems, there was a mysterious benefactor that approached Zin to do it, to make these golems for him or for them, and they're the kind of the one that kind of manipulated this whole situation and caused them to go crazy. And I don't really remember the details, so you'd probably be better to read this up on your own. But if I remember right, I think that mysterious person was Palawa Joko.
What I am?
Yeah.
I think the logs that you can find in Dragon's Mons are about a different instance.
Praise Joko.
But that might
But
be
what
a
about-
theory, not fact, so I can't really remember.
Yeah, but what about the pretty green? Maybe someone else was the secret benefactor. Not just kidding. It was 200 years later, what I'm thinking about.
I think it's Dragon Jade.
What's that? don't think Dragon State should be existent at that point in time.
Zen is guilty. He's banished from Ratsum.
The instance.
I think I'm done here.
Yep, me too.
Same.
How do I leave the instance?
Yeah, how do I get the fuck out of here?
Let's see. Just map out, or just leave the.
It doesn't allow me to walk out. There's sentries blocking my
Open
way.
up your map and double click somewhere.
I
go to
just
Vlogs
I just
Falls.
traveled to Vlogs Falls again.
Me too.
Either that or just go
Gloria.
to Fisherman's Haven because we need to go there anyway.
Fisherman's Haven it is. I'm getting snacky. Eat a snack.
Alright, let's see. Alright, let's meet up at Fisherman's Haven. I'll get everyone in the group. Let's put you in because you're the. Really? Is it me?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's the invite.
Luria?
Yes. my lord.
Thornak? It's like fucking Among Us. Alright, and now can't. Right, that's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to say when I invite people. It's clearly not obvious enough. Oh shit. Oh, we're back to 6-man.
Oh boy. Remember the rest.
Oh shit, yeah, fuck. Alright, I guess I'll just drop Splinter Weapon.
Oh boy.
Oh, what should I drop?
An uproar is going to.
Where's fucking Flash My Flash? There it is. Let's just get rid of it. Oh, I don't know which one's better. Alright, so we just need to go back to the Shining Blade camp and report on what we've just done. In fact, it might be better to go do the other one first so we don't have to do 2 trips, but I don't know because we might have to do 2 trips anyway. It's hard to say.
I don't know either.
Didn't even get the first one.
What first one?
The shouldn't it? Oh, I don't understand. Never
For
mind,
me, it says
we'll come
report
back
to
the camp
Salma.
get that.
Report to Salma on the outcome of the Asuran trial.
No, I don't have that.
Did
Do
you
I can enlist the thing or something? I don't know.
did
Did
you
listen
watch
to
the?
Zin's trial?
I did.
So what does it still say? Witness the events of Zin's trial.
I didn't check the enlist the aid of the Asura. I didn't get anything after that.
No,
No, I don't care anymore.
What quest are
Yeah.
you on? Go down, scroll down to Kryta quest and go to
Oh,
Azuran allies.
I did the trial, so I guess I'm good.
Cool. Let's see. Let's go report them. It probably would be efficient to do both of them first and then report, but I don't know. We might have to do 2 trips either way because they might have different dialogue based on what you've done. So
We're not efficient anyway, so it
yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yep. You're using Splinter Weapon? That's kind of strange. It's weird that it says that. And not like, see, I am empowered, or I am hexed with, not I am using. I guess I'm using a Splinter Weapon. Kind of makes sense.
Maybe your weapons.
Oh, it does say it does say A. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. I'm using a Splinter Weapon.
I wish I had Splinter Weapon.
To be fair, saying it like that doesn't make it feel kind of inefficient. I mean, you cast the spells for your weapon splinters. Doesn't...
Yeah, it feels like more like my weapon is under the effect of Splinter Weapon, not so much
Exactly.
I've been given a whole new weapon.
Well, it does replace your weapon.
The fucking
From my
splintered
well, I
my
mean,
weapon.
from my perspective, I always thought it was like it changed your weapon. It didn't like it transformed your weapon into a Splinter Weapon, not gave you a Splinter Weapon. You know?
Nah, it gives you a Splinter Weapon.
Yeah, you're probably
Your
right.
weapon
To be honest.
gets splintery.
But why does it always give me the weapon that I happen to be holding in my hand then?
Really considerate.
Because
a
you are
bit-
using it.
Hmm.
That's why it's in your hands.
I'm not convinced. Okay. Thank you.
The first thing I get when I enter the instance.
Alright, Luria's not welcome to join us anymore.
Wow.
Just stealing all the buffs.
Yeah, but I can't make it right. When I switch to staff, I get blood as powers one
Yeah, just
time.
just don't use a weapon. Just hold a shield and nothing else.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking. Don't actually do that.
Give me Splinter Weapon.
Yeah.
Like all this jump to enemy group was wasted because I didn't have Splinter Weapon.
Look at that! I got splinter weapon. No, I'm kidding.
In fact, my my ritualist is actually wielding a spear, so she might be using a splinter weapon on herself as well. So maybe I should swap that out. Give her a focus, why not?
I would really like a Splinter Weapon,
Give
yes.
her a staff so she gets blood as power.
Well, I mean, it makes more sense she gets blood as power than splinter weapon. I'm gonna see, I'm gonna check, keep an eye on her bar to see if she's given herself a splinter weapon. I hope she isn't, but she might
No,
be.
don't worry, I get splinter weapon.
She might be using it on herself every now and then, though. If everyone else already has it.
Apparently last on the list who gets it. Because I get it always at the end of the fight, when there's only one enemy left.
At least you get it.
Yeah, well, only half of the fight. Like here I got it when I was...
Well, it gets
when the
used
last
up
enemy-
quite quickly, so you might be getting it and then losing it immediately.
No, I'm paying attention to it, and I would notice numbers on my screen.
Fair enough. We're going the long way, but oh well. The scenic route.
Done that yesterday.
Oh,
God.
that would have been a lot of damage with Splinter Weapon.
I mean, splinter weapon helps, but it's not the be all and end all.
It is.
You should run Vow Strength then. If you enjoy that sort of thing, you should really run Vow Strength.
Yeah, but we also talked that it only works if there's mobs, and most of the time I'm hitting
Well,
a single target.
It's
I
most
just wish I had Splinter Weapon when I was jumping in group.
it's most effective when you're in a big group, but it's not terrible without it. Like my build's kind of similar.
I mean, when there are a lot of enemies and you have war strength, you can like one-shot them. That is
Yeah.
really satisfying.
Yeah, but why do I use Mark of Pine then?
That's
Just
even
one-shot
better.
everything.
Well, yeah, that it helps with
Yeah.
the one-shotting. Because the thing is like with Vow Strength, you do more ticks. Like you tick more enemies adjacent to you, so it kind of all just spiral. It goes up and up and up and up, and they all kind of feed into each other, and you just do this massive spike of damage. Because like that's Fisher Woe Speed Clear in a nutshell. It's the tank balls everything up, the Necro casts Mark of Pain on an enemy, and then both dervishes use Vow Strength. Sorry, the Ritualist uses Splinter Weapon on both dervishes. They both jump in and attack the Mark of Pain target, and then everything dies. And they just do that over and over again.
Sounds really satisfying.
It is satisfying, and it sounds like it could be quite repetitive, but it's not. It's fun every time. You can do it as a 100 Blades Warrior as well, but Dervish is better. But yeah, it's not like Vow Strength is garbage against individual mobs. Like, yeah, Pious Renewal is kind of more of that, you know, if you want steady damage all the time sort of thing, then that's what you do. But if you want spikes, then Vow Strength's the way to go, and it's very satisfying when it works. And very effective when it works.
Sure if it would work with this group though.
Why not?
Well, first of all, I don't get Splinter Weapon.
That doesn't
or that
matter.
extra bit of extra damage.
Yeah,
And
but
there's not that many cases when I have enemies balled up.
well, I felt like pretty much every group we just did was balled up to a degree.
Yeah, there was like 2 balled up groups there.
Two or three enemies being next to each other is enough for Vow Strength to be good. Back so soon, Livia. I don't see how you could have been to Ratasum already, and yet you've brought some... ... prisoners. These 3 were sulking around in the wilderness. Wait, who did she bring? Prisoners? I asked you to form an alliance with the Asura. Oh, okay. Which 3? Where's Livia? Oh, Zen, okay, gotcha. Because I'm in Blim. You asked me to use my expertise with the Asura. An army of these creatures would be nothing but trouble. No, these 2 are exactly what we need. Talented Golemancers, the famous Zen and his partner Blim. Did you say Zin? Creator
Well,
of
wait.
ROX?
Is
Livia.
it his partner, like his boyfriend?
No, lab partner.
Oh.
Livia, this Asura was responsible for an assassination attempt on the princess. Great, another trial. Come, let's be partners, he said. He didn't mention more trials, didn't mention anything like that. Quiet, there will be no trial. You're not here to be punished or judged, you're here to help us. Ah! Your precipitous actions become clear. I am preeminent Gorlomancer of this or any time, and Blim, conversationally challenged though he might be, is quite the savant himself. Who here is authorized to negotiate terms for our services? This isn't a negotiation. The terms are that I let you live. God. Livia is so intense. Are you threatening us? It's not a threat, it's reality. You're either our ally or our enemy. There's no middle ground. Besides, you'll enjoy this project. We had a weapon to defeat the Mursat. The magic they perform is beyond anything humans have ever imagined. Intriguing, possibly worthy of my talents. I may take on this project, but not because of your threats, because it is interesting. Forgot, I didn't realize there was Mursat left. Just so long as you do it. Alari, show our guests to a spot where they can settle in. If they make any sudden moves, kill them. Wow!
Livia is so intense.
I know. I am not certain I approve of your methods, Livia, but I see the wisdom in this plan. Still, whatever experiments must be carried out, they cannot be here. Gotcha. I remember what you told me about Asuran experiments. Should the commotion draw attention, it would lead the White Mantle right to our main force. No, of course not. That's why you'll be a great queen. That is why the people will love you. Leave the dirty work to me. Bartolos, are the people near Shamer still loyal to our cause? We could establish a laboratory near the old crypts, along those back paths we took when we raided Wantle patrols. Oh, has anyone read Ghost of Ascalon?
Nope.
Yes, good idea. You'd be isolated enough for safety, and the locals could be counted on to keep the White Mantle from finding you. We have many friends there. This lab is in the start of Ghost of Ascalon. They go there to... Or maybe not the start, sorry. Oh yeah, I think it is the start. They go on like a expedition into the lab to find like some golem crystals in Zin's lab. I think. Has anyone else read Ghost of Ascalon? Just me?
Just you.
Just you.
Wow. Zin,
Oh, no, wait.
Blim.
I think
Go on.
wasn't there like a Wooden Potatoes reading of the Ghost
There
of Ascalon?
was, yeah.
Well, I listened to that.
Let's see. So,
You're talking about Ascalon. What did you say?
Ghost of Ascalon, the book.
Ghost of Ascalon, the book.
The book. I read it.
Yeah, so you know at the start they go into Zin's lab to get the sort of
Yeah, and gets destroyed or something, and it
Yeah,
falls
yeah.
on the stupid
So that-
Silvari. Yeah.
that's what we're setting up now.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I remember there was the worst Asura ever in that group.
It's been a long time since I read Ghost of Ascalon, so my memory of it is very
Well, there are two Asuras in this. There's the one in the first group, where they're the human hero, and he's just the worst. Like everything you can expect from an Asura.
Aren't they all sort of like
Racist and everything.
mercenaries, like paid at the start? They're all like just paid for the
and
job.
they
Yeah.
don't know each other, and in the end, they only the human and the Silvari stay together. I think
The Silvari that has an Easter egg.
the Necromancer.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
And later, when they do another group, they found another Asura who's, well, the best Asura ever. to balance it.
Oh, we don't need to follow these guys. We can just Rizigan.
Oh.
Resignan.
Oh, selling stuff. Oh, just a moment.
Good thing we didn't have to follow, because Zurumi's all the way back there. Blimp. So yeah, we probably should have done. What I would say is, if you do want to see the Golem stuff, the sort of Zen backstory, maybe before we kind of continue, I know that Wooden Potatoes has a playthrough of like all of this, everything in Guild Wars 1. So if you want to quickly catch up on that, then he's got a let's play of the sort of the Mox journal. It's not too long.
How long is not too long?
I'd imagine it's probably like maybe 3 20-minute parts or something like that.
A whole hour.
It's maybe, I don't know, it's hard to say how long exactly it is. I'll check just now. Guild Wars Beyond.
I have resigned.
It might actually, so I think it's maybe as much as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sort of 20-minute parts, so it is a little bit, to be fair. 15 to 20-minute parts. It's like right at the start of his Guild Wars Beyond playlist. I think that's like the first thing he does is the mock stuff. Who still needs to resign? I think Thornak.
Hmm?
You still need to resign.
Oh. Sorry.
I mean, you can also just get the book from Thornak, from Mox, and I think reading the book might be sufficient. I don't really know. There's like instances, and there's a book to describe things. When you unlock Mox, he gives you a green book, and that's kind of where the story is. I'm getting frame rate issues when I spin around.
I have frame rate issues when I point the camera here in this direction.
Yeah, towards the portal.
Yeah.
Goes down to 30
Don't have any.
FPS.
I have no issues.
It might be enhanced draw distance. Yes, it is. If you turn off enhanced draw distance, my FPS fixes itself. But when I go back on, it just plummets to 30. Wow.
Anyway, shall we do a good deed?
Yes. Yeah, we need to figure out how to actually. Oh no! We need to finish this quest first.
Okay.
Never done a
the
good
lines
deed
are-
in my life.
Alright, so we're going to talk to Lion's Archkeep Gateguard to gain access to Lion's Archkeep, or Salma will have a congratulatory message. Alrighty.
Annoying.
I don't know if it'll take us all in. Okay.
Yes.
It does.
Everyone's just so quick to click the yes button. Hello, Princess Salma. So this is kind of her throne room, I guess, from now on.
Zura may be difficult to work with, but their aid will be invaluable during the coming battles.
Alright, and that's it done.
Wow.
Alright.
Get me out of here!
So there are
Wow.
some side quests here that are like bounties, but they're not. They're very much non-essential kind of side stuff. So I don't think we'll bother doing those. But is everyone handed in the quest?
You?
Yeah.
Alrighty, let's
Well, actually, we can't answer that. You should have asked, has anyone not turned the quest in?
Has anyone not turned the quest in? If so, you're too late. Right, so we need to do a good deed. I think I'll need to look up where you actually picked that quest up. Because I don't think I have it. Argentine Peaks. Oh, okay. We're going to Eye of the North. We're going to talk to a fella called Lieutenant Thackeray.
Damn it, factory.
Alright, I think we just quickly go out, pick up the quest, and that's it.
Oh, it's that guy you told us not to talk to.
Yep.
When you were there.
Hey, how's it going?
Someone
How
want to
are
read
you
this?
doing?
After being away from the Eye of the North for so long, it feels good to be home. Things are, for the most part, as we left them. One thing troubles me though. Gwen secludes herself inside the Hall of Monuments, continually staring into the scrying pool as if waiting for some response from beyond. It would mean a lot to me if you could spare a moment to check on her and make sure she's doing alright. All that time spent alone isn't healthy. I always have time for a friend in need. Yay.
Or we could say, that's just how Gwen is. Now, if you'll excuse me, this day will look even more beautiful through beer goggles. So for a bit of context, I think this was actually added as like a Winter's Day quest, and then they decided to like put it as part of the main story. So I think there's maybe a few things in here that kind of seem like Winter's Day references, and that will be why. So if that, yeah, because I think that about it being beer goggles is probably just because the festival is going on. Does everyone have the quest? Sorry, a good deed.
I do.
Good deed. Yeah.
And you'll see as well it says festival event quests, so it's definitely a Winter's Day quest we're doing here. Alrighty. So we want to go speak to Gwen and Eye of the North, and this is kind of a sappy quest.
Do you mean we plant trees?
No. Soppy? Maybe soppy is the word I'm looking for. It's kind of soap opera-y, I guess.
Okay.
I think sappy is then a good word.
Corny?
Look at these, look at all these, Hall of Monuments things. Wow.
Wow.
Did you want something? I was kind of hoping to be alone for a while. Some part of me knows that I should be with the other members of Vanguard, celebrating our victories over the Char. But somehow, all that we've won only serves to remind me of everything that I've lost. That's sad, isn't it? That I feel that way? Maybe it doesn't make any sense, but that's how it is, and that's why I need to be by myself right now. I don't want to be a burden to everyone else.
So Gwen's a bit depressed. And just generally unpleasant.
Well, she feed the
Wow.
world with a char, so of course her world has shattered.
Yep. I mean, I'm not saying she's unjustifiably unpleasant, but she's just not in a great mood.
Is she ever?
No, she isn't ever in a great mood. Spoiler alert.
Well,
Oops, sorry.
at some
Some
point,
people are into
there's
that.
a baby Thackeray coming, so I'd expect her to get in a good mood.
Hmm.
No. Someone is just into bad mood, so.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, poor Lieutenant then.
I think Lieutenant Thackeray's got a bit of a
I think.
he wants to fix her, you know? Help her.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, get used to him saying that over and over again.
Lieutenant Thackeray, leader of Eben Falcons. At your service. Never mind, I don't want to hear. Good deed. I see. I understand how she feels. We need to make her understand that she's not alone, that the Eben Vargurnd is her family as well. I have an idea, but it will take some work and special kind of gift. If you're up to it, take the sketch of Gwen's emblem to Volker, Tempest Crafter. He's a Norn artisan who recently returned to Olafstead. He'll help you if you tell him I sent you. We worked together in the past.
All right, so Olaf said. So I think this is actually part of a kind of separate story called Hearts of the North. I don't think we need to do all of Hearts of the North to continue with War in Kryta, and I don't want to do all of Hearts of the North. It's kind of its own storyline. We'll do just enough. To Olafstead, exactly. We're taking the Olafs to Olafstead. Alright, and we want to talk to Balgar Tempest Craft. Does he craft Tempests? Creating a piece of armor is nothing. Crafting something that will truly stand
No,
against time.
it's Tempest.
Only
not
during
Tempest.
tempests.
Do I read it or someone else want to read it?
Does somebody else want to?
I can do it with my non-voice.
Let's
Do
hear
it.
it.
You're a friend of the brave one called Thackeray. That one lived among us for a time. He has an Norn's courage and cunning, even if he is human blood. I'm Volgar, shaper of fire, magic, and steel. He does craft tempests.
Yes.
I see Thackeray requires one of my magical pendant and wishes this emblem on it. The metal crafting won't take long. However, to truly fulfill Thackeray's request, you must take the pendant into the Varantia Fells, where the Shaman Lefsi spirit chaser communes with the land of the dead. He will imbue it with the power of the spirits drawn to this symbol. I warn you, human, this task should not be taken lightly.
Ooh. I'll be back in a sec, and then we can do that. I'm back.
There he
Let's
is.
go. We don't take Gwen with us, so don't take Gwen.
We're not supposed to take Gwen with us. Okay, cool.
No.
Luckily, I don't like Gwen, so I have Chaotic Illusia. And I'm a dinosaur. I don't need Gwen. We don't need Gwen where we're going. Right, is everyone ready? Does everyone have the do not take Gwen with you part? Ready up when you're ready, basically.
Wait, what do we need? I need to take the family crest
Yes.
Yes.
pendant to let's
Yes,
see
yes.
whatever.
Indeed.
Yep.
Okay,
good.
good. Alright.
What's the name? I'm guessing since I read.
A good deed
Oh,
is the quest, and it says take
Oh.
the family crest pendant to Lefty Spirit Chaser. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, so it's still a good deed, and where is it? Oh, it's here, and don't take. Oh wait, that's the objective we need, right?
We need
Mhm.
take the family crest. Blah,
Okay,
blah, blah.
okay, perfect.
Let's take the family crest, damn it.
Sorry, I prefer to make sure now.
I think that is
Otherwise, I'd get depressed afterwards.
personally perfectly reasonable. Oh yeah, put on your Narn title.
Oh, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, I have
Lon,
it.
Alright, Thornak, Kant, you guys
Yes.
ready?
Adventure of the North.
It's
not
Slayer of blank.
Mostly of beasts.
Yep.
No, yes.
By the way, how long does it take?
How long's a piece of string? I don't know.
I'm ready.
Why?
Because I have a date at for in 10 minutes.
With who?
Why does it matter?
Well, if it's not with Cap, then I'm going to tell Cap that you're going on a date with someone else.
It's not with Cap, no.
Wow. And if it is with Cap, tell him to fuck off. We're playing Guild Wars 1.
Well,
Wow.
technically, even if it would be with Cap,
I mean that would be
tend
reasonable
to
if it would be with Cap, yeah.
You don't know the rule not to put engagements right next to each other? 'Cause then you have
Not
to
putting
rush
what
both
next
of
to
them.
each other?
What, sorry, is there a
Alright, I'm gonna balance it, and I'm going to have a date
Never
with Cap
mind.
in the meantime.
I'm going to
You
have a
can
date with
come.
Cap too.
Wait, you're all free to have a date with Cap.
Fine.
No, I don't want to have a date with Cap. I kind of wanted to do
I
it
could
because it
have a
was...
date with Cap.
I
have a
wanted
date
to
with
do...
Zoom.
I'm sure Cap will treat me great.
Oh, ouch.
What makes you so sure?
Damage.
Believe in humankind. In the Cap kind.
Actually, I think that
Wait,
might be.
the Rumi, that is
Lived with
like,
Luria, and she's still alive, so.
Wow.
I
That's a low
appreciate that they
standard.
have such a good opinion on Cap, but no.
My life, my health, no, stop killing me. I'm dead. I kind of had a scout problem. It's not a scout, it's a
tear.
shadow scout, something.
Well, that's not optimal, is it?
Not enough energy. Please leave me alone.
There's a lot of
wait to
enchantment removal here.
Yeah. I noticed something went wrong. Ah, come on. I get interrupted as well.
Oh! Spiritual Illusia used Splinter Weapon on herself. Okay, as a thing. I'm gonna need to fix that. Oh dear. Oh boy, War and Kryta. But we're kind of like parallel to War and Kryta at the moment. We're doing the soap opera Hearts of the North garbage. So that we can do Eye of the North.
Well, we're trying to make baby Thackeray's grandparents, so...
Yeah,
we're
we're-
making Guild Wars 2
Yeah,
happen.
we're just
it's important.
making sure the fucking traitor's born. That's what we want. We want to born. We could stop it, guys. We could stop Glint from getting killed. we could stop Snaf from getting killed right now. We just don't do this quest. Problem solved.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, without
Not
Thackeray,
They'd have just picked up someone else?
Trahan, no, not Trahan. Ritlock. Oh my God! Please, forget about what I said. I started my sentence just now. Technically, without Thackeray, Ritlock would never leave Lines Art.
I'm okay with that. No, I'm kidding. God, I can't. I read all the books so long ago. I just can't remember any of the details, other than like the high level.
I skipped the Lathan. I skipped
Oh.
the third.
Well, apparently that's like the best written one. Sea of Sorrows. Like
I have
Edge
to
of
try
Destiny was written
eventually.
terribly. Like it wasn't written terribly, but it was kind of
Well, both the first were easy to read, but not great literature. It was like
Yeah.
reading a
Comic.
web page lore.
Oh, I got the
Lore
impression that
fiction.
Edge of Destiny would be a good comic, not a book. It's more of an action thing than
Yeah, actually, yes.
Ghost of Ascalon was okay. It was more suitable for the type of story they were trying to tell. Just got a new GPU and the RGB software is taking forever. Taking forever to do what? To RGB?
Yeah, what else? I mean, duh.
What's RGB got specifically to do with a new GPU? Download. What GPU are you buying that's got RGB software?
A GPU with LEDs?
That exists?
Well, of course. If you can put it on your computer, then it exists with.
I mean, yeah, I just haven't seen GPUs of RGB really. I've seen like motherboards of RGB, fans of RGB, and just LEDs, but I've not seen it on a GPU.
Yeah, you have a lot of GPUs.
Fair enough. I mean, so I'm assuming it's like you're obviously this isn't Nvidia software. It's like, you know, the manufacturer software, like Asus crap. Oh, Aorus. So I'm assuming they make the software that you're using, or however you say it, Aorus or whatever. I mean, I've got for mine the Asus software, which is just, I don't know. I don't really want to have it on my machine. Though for a lot of these things you can, well, at least for the motherboard ones, you can do it from the BIOS, so you don't actually need to install any software. I don't know how it works for GPUs.
We're splitting up, guys.
Yeah, why are you guys running off? We're still fighting stuff here.
Talking about that.
I was following.
Why do I keep following you two?
We weren't
Why
done.
did that? When something wrong happens, it's always you two.
I think you guys must have thought we were done fighting and just ran off.
I help you, Zarumi. There you
Yeah,
go.
thanks.
Well done.
I died with a poof.
No, but
Just
I've got no, Illusia, I've got your back, but I don't have any bomb I can put on anyone.
got you.
Can I just request that like you guys finish one fight before starting another one?
Easy.
Yeah, I think we're
At
good.
least I
think
got
we're
there in
good.
time to help out.
I can't promise that.
If your RGB is not on your GPU, your dog will go nuts. What?
Huh?
What?
As in, why? Is your dog like just loves the RGB and makes them happy and
Well,
or
the dog's a gamer, that's why.
she's a strange dog, the dog's a gamer, yeah. Fair enough. Just put like a lava lamp on the floor or something. She fights thunderstorms and goes apeshit when she sees a horse. I mean, what do you mean by fights? Like she just like flies and goes up into the sky and starts attacking the thunderstorm. Have we
Dear
art?
Raven, we beseech you, O spirit of trickery and cunning.
I'm coming. Yay.
Wow.
What?
Um,
Oh, splitter weapon. Nice.
Sweet.
Oh, I still need to switch her
it.
weapon. Right.
enemies.
That's it, Spiritual Illusia. You are getting a fire wand. Congratulations.
I can't explode.
Oh, I got
leaving
splinter
corpses
weapon.
behind. I can't explode them.
Are we supposed to stay in this little area?
Oh,
What does
I'm
it say?
staying.
Protect the
I got
left seat.
splinter weapon, guys. I got it.
Nice. Well, now there's one less person to compete with. Spiritual Illusia. It's funny that she was giving herself splinter weapon. It never even occurred to me, and I was like, oh, she's got a spear. Send us an emissary from the lands of the dead.
What do we have? Is it a staff or a spear?
Whom?
Me. 'Cause
You?
It's definitely a spear in my game, but is it actually a staff?
It could be a. I'm gonna come
I
take a
can't
look.
check right now.
Where are you?
I don't have energy.
It looks like a staff.
It looks like a spear. But,
Well,
I
try
think it's
attacking
Dying.
something and
staff.
see what happens.
I'm dying.
Don't die.
Wait,
Oh, he
Nova
died.
me.
Well,
Then Nova me.
we failed the
Just
quest.
Nova myself first.
We
I
failed
don't
the
have any
quest.
energy. Because...
So do we just resign?
Yep.
Oh, okay,
Pretty
we're
much.
good. We're good.
Well, I think we're done. To be honest, Luria
we're
needs to
done.
go on her date with not Cap.
Yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry, I'll treat Cap better.
Take cap gate.
Just Rizigan.
There's purple. Yeah,
Okay.
that's really
Sorry, guys. I need to go. It was lovely. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Hey, that's a great way to end. With a loss.
Yay.
It's the controlled loss. So it's a win.
Always.
Alright, let's go do it again without Luria. No kidding. Alrighty. Yeah, so as I said, we didn't do the mock stuff. So if you've unlocked mocks, he'll have given you or it will have given you a book called the Golem User Manual, and that has a sort of, you can just read that, I guess, to give you some background on what we've missed, if it floats your goat. And if you don't have
My
one,
goat floats just fine, thanks.
if you don't have one, I don't know how you get a second one. So, just read it off the wiki or something, if you want to. But yeah, I will say bye stream. I think we're done for today.
Bye,
Bye
stream.
stream.